Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you just the products that I'll be using for this style. This is my first time ever doing a Twaidout, so I'm kind of nervous. This is freshly washed hair with leave-in condition, and as you can see, my ends are still brown in some places, and my hair is growing, so one day I can get rid of those pieces. But I'm going to pin my hair up in sections right here and move my locks out the way. So now that I got everything out the way, I'm going to use my heat protectant, and I'm going to use a lot because this section is pretty big and I want to make sure I have a lot to cover this entire section. I want to make sure I pay attention to my ends, even though I realized that I'm not necessarily blowing my ends out anymore because those are the oldest part of my hair. So I try to stay away from those, but here I'm just finger sectioning off this section into two, and I'm going to twist this section and pin it out the way so that I can work on the smaller section in the back of my head. Now I'm going to hold my hair taut so that I can just focus the heat on the section without combing it through too much, because in a second I'm going to show you guys that I'm actually going to lower the heat. It's on a high heat right now. When I hold my hair like this and have it on a high heat, I don't mind it. But right here, I'm going to move it down to medium heat. And then this is where I'm going to go through my hair, not going all the way down to the bottom, but just going through 75% of the length of the hair. And then I'll stop there right before I get to my ends, because I want to keep my ends as healthy as I possibly can while using the amount of heat that I do use throughout the year. So once I'm finished with that, I'll comb the bottom of my hair out. It's still a little damp, that's why I don't mind using the comb, well, not comb, but the brush, to just make sure everything is detangled, and just showing you guys here how much is stretched out. Then I'll go ahead and twist that section out the way, and I'll move on to my next section. Wait, actually, before I move on to my next section, this is what I do. I'll spray the ends, and then I'll add a little bit of this leave-in conditioner. This is a really good leave-in conditioner. I really, really like it. You guys should give it a try. I'll add that to my ends, and then I'll twirl my finger up and make it a little curl. Then I'll move on to the next section. And now I'm just going to repeat the steps on this section of my hair. The blow dryer is on high heat, and then once I get my hair blown out just a little bit, I'll move it down to medium heat, and then I will continue to blow dry my hair 75% of the way down the length of my hair until it's dry enough where it will stay stretched. I'll add a little water, and then I'll brush my hair out. Both of the brushes that I use are good brushes. I just wanted to use this brush because it was bigger, because this section of my hair is a little bit more thick than the first section. We're going to continue to twist this part and move on to the next one. But I love the way my ends look. They look so healthy. I'm so proud of myself for coming this far and not like bleaching my hair. Usually when my hair gets about this length, every time I bleach it or cut it or do something. But look at my ends. Now that my hair is blown out, these are the products that I'll be using. Now I had to throw in my melanin hair care and also add the oil. I love melanin hair care line. So now I'm just going to take this size, about a medium sized section of hair from the back. I'm going to add a little water just to revert my hair just a little bit more. The leave-in conditioner and the melanin hair care. Adding a little oil just to lock in all the moisture. I'm going to add that on the length of my hair. Brush it out so that it's fully detangled. And then you just start to braid. This took me forever. When I say I was like trying to make sure that the hair was staying with each section of its own section. God, it was a lot for me. Mind you, I haven't done braids in my hair in probably 5 to 7 years. So once I get about 75% of the way down, I'll add some leave-in conditioner. I'll comb that through, and I will continue. Well, no, I won't continue to braid. I'm sorry. I'll start to twist my hair. And this is a Twaid. Usually it's 50% braid, 50% twist, but I wanted a more elongated look, so healthy ends look so good. And I'm going to continue this all over. So this is the next day. This is how they look. I have 6 braids in the back, and in the front you can make them bigger or smaller, whichever you prefer, but just make sure the sizes match up. But since I didn't show the back, I just wanted to let you guys know that in each row it's 3 of them. Look at my ends. They look so good and healthy and juicy. I love it. So here's the melanin hair care oil again. Gonna use that to put all over my hands so that my hair won't cause or become as frizzy as they're gonna be, seeing that this was braid out hair. Seeing that this is my first time taking these braids / twist down. Want to eliminate as much frizz as I possibly can. Now be careful if you decide to do this when taking your hair down. Look good, right? But just take them down as much as you can, keeping each section of hair with itself so that you can eliminate as much frizz as much as possible. Don't want uncalled for frizz. Now that I have all of my sections taken down, I got some pretty good definition. It's pretty good. Not what I was expecting, but you know what? It's better than nothing. So here, what I like to do is separate my hair where it naturally wants to separate. I was going to go for like the smaller shingling method. I think it's what it's called, shingling. But that's way too small, so I decided to take larger sections where they wanted to split and just split them exactly as you see me doing here. So I finished this section off and I'm proud of how it looks. Now I'm going to take all of my other braids down. Okay, so I finally just took all of my hair, my Twaidout, my Twaids down, and I am 10 times out of 10 probably never going to do a braid, Twaid, anything out anymore, because the time that it's just taking me to take them down and the process of putting the braiding part in my hair, I do not like at all. So I will never be doing anything Twaid out, braid out ever again. I can guarantee you that. I have a pick, so right now I'm going to pick my hair out just a little bit because I just want to get a little bit more volume, even though this is day 1 hair. And it's very fluffy on this side, but that's just because my hair is layered. If my hair wasn't layered like this side, it would look like this side, very flat. So I'm going to try to get some extra volume. Let's see what I can get. See how it's kind of puffing up just a little bit more. I don't want to disturb it too much, because no. Okay, that's going to be enough. My hair does not look bad. I just know it's not gonna last me, so I'm kind of not happy about that. Give me the illusion of thicker hair with the my hair isn't thick. I have low density hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's low density. Leave me a comment on what you think about this style. I'm very doubtful about it. I really am. And then notice in the back the layer that I have. It's not. I'm so scared to show you guys the back, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Happy New Year's to everyone, and I hope that you have a better year. I know last year was a little rough in ways for everyone, so hopefully this year will be a little bit better for everyone. Alright, thank you for watching my video.